It was one of those mornings where everything was covered in snow. The roads were barely visible, and people needed them cleared. That's what I do. I clear roads. Not for attention, not for credit, but because it has to be done. I had been out there for hours already, pushing through heavy snow, making sure the road stayed usable. My snowplow was doing its job. Slow, steady, effective. Then I noticed her, standing off to the side of the road, watching everything. Arms crossed out at first. I didn't think much of it. People watch all the time. But then she started walking toward me, confident, direct. Like she had something important to say. She stopped near my truck and immediately started talking. No greeting, no small talk, just straight into it. She pointed at my truck and started talking about rules, parking rules. Restrictions that at first. I thought I misunderstood. Because this wasn't parking. This was work, essential work. I tried to explain calmly, kept my voice steady, told her I was clearing the road, doing my job. But she didn't seem interested in that. She kept pointing, kept insisting, like the situation didn't matter, like the snow didn't matter. Paused for a second, trying to understand where she was coming from, but it didn't make sense. The road was still covered. Snow was building up again, and every minute mattered. Still, I didn't argue. No raised voice, no frustration, just calm. Because sometimes that's all you need. She stood there, arms crossed again, completely sure she was right. But I knew something she didn't. The road wasn't going to clear itself, so I made a simple decision. I got back into my truck, started the engine, and went back to work, slowly moving forward, pushing the snow aside, doing exactly what I was there to do. She stepped back a little, not saying anything now, just watching. As the snow started moving, as the road started clearing. Bit by bit, the difference became obvious. Behind me, the road was clean, clear, usable. Ahead of me, still covered. Still blocked. That's when things changed. She wasn't pointing anymore, wasn't talking anymore. Just standing there, quiet, watching the road become what it was supposed to be. Safe. Passable. Normal. I kept going. No rush, no pressure, just steady work. And within minutes, the road looked completely different. Cars could pass, people could move. Everything worked again. I parked the truck for a moment and stepped out, looked at the road, then back at her. She didn't say anything. Didn't need to. Because sometimes the result speaks for itself. No arguments, no conflict, just clarity. I leaned against the truck for a second. Cold air, quiet surroundings, and a road that was finally clear. That's when it hit me. Some people focus on rules without seeing the situation. But real understanding, it comes from seeing the full picture. I got back in the truck, finished the last section, and just like that, everything was done. The road stretched out, clean and clear, like nothing had ever been wrong. She was already walking away. No words, no reaction, just gone. And honestly, that was fine, because in the end, the job was done, and that's what mattered. Sometimes you don't need to argue. You don't need to prove anything. You just let the work speak. Because clarity always wins.